pass it down to Keith, whoever wants it. He probably needs it.
I have.
I think he's got one.
He's got
Rich and
one,
I
so
have.
we can share if you want.
We don't,
Yeah, I've got it here.
it's always nice to have.
I'd like to call to order the Landmarks Commission meeting for April 27th, 2026. The time is currently 7 p.m. Roll call, please.
David Craycraft,
Present.
Gail DeGrasso,
Here.
Rich Dobda here, Pete Lynch,
Here.
Roger White,
Here,
Whit Wardell.
Here. I'd like to excuse Patrick Lynch.
I'll second.
Roll call, David Craycraft,
Yes.
Gail DeGrasso,
Yes.
Rich Dobda, yes, Pete Lynch,
Yes.
Whit Wardell,
Yes.
Roger White.
yes,
I'd like to get an approval for the March 23rd, 2026 minutes.
I'll make a motion to approve the meeting minutes of March 23rd.
I'll second.
Roll call, Whit Wardell,
Yes.
Roger White,
yes,
Pete Lynch,
Yes.
Rich Dobda, yes, Carol DeGrasso,
Yes.
David Craycraft.
Yes.
The first application on tonight's agenda is application CA 26004. The property owners are John and Marshall Crabtree. The applicant's the Edge Construction Group LLC for a property located at 116 East Columbus Street. This application was before you a few months ago, and you were seeking some additional design details for the proposed new patio and gazebo on this site. So you recall, this is the home, the front of the home is the view from Columbus Street. This is the view of the, this is the west elevation of the home. And then here's a photograph of the rear yard where the patio and gazebo are proposed. There's an existing concrete and paver patio in approximately the same location of where this patio is proposed. As you can see, it looks like a tree stump there. That's the approximate area of the new patio where it is being proposed. The applicant did provide these renderings showing the proposed stamped concrete patio. That will be all the areas in kind of the hatched gray. And then there'll be a proposed 16 by 28 gazebo. Under that gazebo, the texture of that concrete would change, and there would be a proposed brushed concrete patio under the gazebo. There's an example image that the applicant provided to show what the proposed gazebo would look like. It's proposed to be pine, constructed of pine, and then stained to match the existing fence. It was unclear from the application. There was two different areas. One said that the metal roof would be black. The other area said the metal roof would be copper. So it's unclear what the color finish that the applicant is proposing or the type of metal. If it's a standing seam metal or exposed fastener, it's unclear what they're proposing to use based on the application. So be happy to answer any other questions you might have about the application.
Lucas, the current concrete patio, that all stays?
I believe it's being removed.
That's getting removed.
Yeah, the
okay.
new patio is being poured in its place.
Just looking for the verbiage there.
And the new patio is the stamped concrete, is that correct?
Yeah.
Yes.
I think the old patio was stated as a tripping hazard because it was broken.
How you doing?
How's it going?
Good.
I'm the owner of Edge that'll be doing this project. So there is an existing stamp patio that is not covered in that, but you can see it in the photos. Where the tree is cut down right there in the round circle. The existing paver patio, you can see a little bit of pavers in front of the furniture there. And then it also wraps off to the left-hand side. All that will be coming out. The existing brushed concrete that you see there will actually be replaced with new concrete, but it will still be brushed. And then the paver patio, or the stamp patio, sorry, it will wrap around that until underneath the gazebo, which will return to brushed concrete underneath the proposed
So the
gazebo.
concrete that that covered furniture was on, that's coming out?
Yeah, some of it's chipped and flaked and stuff.
Okay.
We're gonna replace it with brand new brush, concrete.
Okay.
Lucas brought up the point on the roof materials.
Yes, so right now we are going with copper, standing seam. We are trying to find an installer that will do that. If not, our backup plan is standing seam still without fastener exposed, but it'll be a black metal as the backup. But right now, the existing house has copper standing seam roof on it and different sections of it. You can't see from the photos, but on the side, there's a little porch. Oh, nope. Right there, so the front porch, that little roof that's above the front porch, underneath those 3 windows is copper standing seam roof. And then the little side porch area that's off to the right-hand side of that photo, it's also copper standing seam.
So the concrete slab that this gazebo will sit on is the stamped concrete?
It will be brushed concrete.
Okay.
The stamped concrete would be on the outskirts of the gazebo. We do that for the homeowner due to his condition. It gives him a change of texture
Okay.
for know where he's at.
The stamped concrete, the coloring, is it shake or integral?
It will be like a tan color.
No, the actual coloring, is it shake where you, like as a powder?
It'll be a powder that's mixed in with concrete, yeah.
What about the gazebo material? Lucas, did you say that was supposed to be stained like the fence?
Yes, I believe that's what it put in the
It'll be
application.
stained to match the fence, yep.
What is
It'd be
what is
southern
the
number
fence?
2 pine. And the fence is kind of like a cedar color in a way.
Similar to this picture here?
Similar to that picture, yes, correct.
And we did say no exposed fasteners, correct?
We did, and you just confirmed
Yeah,
that.
Okay.
correct?
yeah, no exposed fasteners on the roof.
So first choice is copper, second, if you can't make that work, is black.
Yes,
Correct?
yes, correct, sir. We would prefer copper, but obviously a copper roof of that size would be about $15,000. So we're trying to find somebody to install a copper roof along those lines that's here locally. But if not, it would be a black roof.
I think from our last meeting, the only thing we were lacking was just more details on the site plan and.
Right, they've done a nice job
Yeah.
putting that together for us here.
I think it's gonna look great. Anyone have any further questions?
There'll be lights in the gazebo and a fan, or that's not?
There is going to be some electric in the gazebo, to the extent we have not determined the final result. But there will be some lighting and some fans and stuff in the gazebo.
Okay.
To make it a little bit more, for the nighttime and also help with the coolness.
I'll make a motion to approve application CA-26-004.
I'll second.
Can we add the conditions in there for the
Yeah, they
copper
can.
roof being first choice, and
Mhm.
black being second? Whit, was that you second?
It was, yes.
Roll call, David Kirkcraft.
Yes.
Carol DeGrasso.
Yes.
Rich Dobda, yes. Pete Lynch.
Yes.
Whit Wardell.
Yes.
Roger White.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
The next application is application CA 26009. The owners are Sean and Daisy Kilbarger. The applicant Sean Kilbarger for a property at 159 Washington Street. This property has been before the Landmarks Commission in the past. In 2019, the Landmarks Commission approved a new fence for the front and rear yard. It was a farm-style fence, as seen in the top photo here. The applicant is proposing to replace and relocate this fencing with a new privacy-style fence panel as shown in the bottom left corner of your screen there. So in the locations on the right side of the screen, the current fence is in the red location, the proposed fence is in the green location, and then the areas that are notated in blue, the existing fence is there, and that'll be replaced with the privacy panels. So essentially from what you would see from Washington Street will be replaced with privacy panels. I'm happy to answer any questions about the application.
Is this a prefab fence that comes in sections like that?
Yes, it's bought out of Menards, I believe. And if you guys don't like that fence, we can go with the dog ear style, which our neighbors have up, so to match. But we would prefer to do the wife likes the fancier, prettier looking one.
Is it cedar?
Yes, it is cedar.
Is it the same height as your neighbors?
It will be the same height as the neighbors, yes.
Is that the same height as the fence that we're looking at right now?
Correct.
Yeah, okay.
So those lattice pieces are more at eye level? It's not
Eh,
quite as high as it looks. Looks like it might be a little higher than the neighbors.
I mean, it's a pretty good tall fence. I mean, I think it's taller than me, and I'm like 6'4", 6'5", so it's pretty good height. So that lattice might, yeah, roughly at eye height.
So it might be a little taller than the neighbors there. Maybe.
I believe the panels were like 7 feet, I think, but don't quote me on that. I can look up real quick.
Was there a maximum height of 6 foot typically?
Sorry, our panels are 5'4" to be exact, so
Okay.
slightly shorter than that.
Okay.
Okay. So we're just connecting it, if looking from the street, we're just connecting the left side to the neighbors and then the little bit of area there by your driveway.
Correct, so that way we gain that little bit in the backyard and give some more space for the kid to play. And then
Yeah.
that blue line, it's the same style as what you see where the red line is, and we're just replacing it with the new, so it matches, so we don't have two different styles on each side.
Will
Not
there
gonna
be,
move anything.
will there be a gate on the driveway side?
Correct.
Not the
Yep.
other?
Correct.
Any further questions for the applicant? I'd like to make a motion, we approve application CA-26-009 as presented.
Second.
Roll call, please.
Roger White,
Yes.
Whit Wardell,
Yes.
Pete Lynch,
Yes.
Rich Dobde, yes. Carol DeGrasso,
Yes,
David Kirkcraft.
Yes.
Good luck.
Thank you, guys.
thanks.
The next application on the agenda is CA 26010. The owners are Steve and Cindy Kolecki, same applicants. The address is 153 Washington Street, which is the neighboring home to the last application. The proposal is for a new front door and kitchen door. So the photo in front of you now is the existing house as it appears currently. The applicant is proposing to replace the front door and the side light areas on there. So the current front door is to the left. The new proposed front door is to the right. It is a fiberglass door. I have a sample I'll pass around here of what that proposed material is with kind of a textured wood finish.
And this is the color.
That is, yes, that's the color and the finish of that proposed door. So currently there are the side lights, the frame and everything will remain the same size. There won't be no alteration of the size of the door, but there will be new side lights included with this kind of textured privacy glass included in that.
Is that a fluted glass?
Yes,
Yes.
I believe so.
I think they called it reeded, they
Reeded.
said it's the same as the
And then currently, there is a full light kitchen door on the side of the home, and the proposed door, as shown on the right, is what the applicant is proposing to replace it with. This would also include a transom on top of the door as well, which is currently filled in. And so this would replace, again, the same kind of like for like in terms of spacing, no alteration of the door size. It would just infill with a new transom above. Happy to answer any questions you all have about the application.
So this has no bearing on your neighbor putting up a solid panel fence and you putting up obscure glass in your...
We're cool with this fence.
And this was more to how it originally was,
That's the
correct?
intent, yes. I think they kind of, I mean, they did an okay job, but they kind of cheaped it out, you know?
Yeah. Yeah.
Can you hear okay if you need them to step up?
If we're gonna have more questions, come up to the
I have
microphone.
a few more questions, if you don't mind.
You can step up.
It'll help her when she's doing the minutes.
Your transom here on the back door that's up, I'm assuming you're gonna open that up above?
Yeah, it
Okay.
was existing before, I mean, so it's not, I mean, it's the same, we're not changing the size of the door frame that was the existing door, it's just that they just put a blank panel in there, and then we're just putting the glass back.
Does this door come with an integrated transom, or is it something
It's
you're
two
building?
separate pieces,
It's two separate pieces.
so it'll be fixed glass, it won't actually be a functioning transom.
So the divided light that's within the door, is that a simulated divided light? The
No, it
grandson?
is actually divided light.
Okay, it's true divided light.
The same way with the transom?
Correct.
What is the material of the existing doors?
The one on the front is kind of a composite, and the one on the side is like a plastic, like door like you'd buy at Lowe's, and it's painted, and I have to paint that door every single year. That, you know, the paint chips off of it, so.
So you have to paint the door we're looking at right now?
No, the new door will be the same as the windows. It will be the same color, and it's a steel door.
Okay.
It will come back pre-finished. There won't be any paint.
Is that actually steel, or is that, it says fiberglass in the notes here?
On the side door, it's steel.
Okay.
Yeah, the side door is steel and the front is a fiberglass door.
I thought it would be like a Therma-Tru, but I don't know if that's...
That's the
Similar.
front door material, not the side door material.
Okay.
The door on the kitchen will match the windows. It'll be the same exact color as the windows in the house.
What are
It says it's a
those?
Pro Via fiberglass door with oak green and espresso color.
That's the front.
Mhm.
And then the side door,
What color are the windows currently?
they're a really dark brown, like almost a black
Bronze.
color, same as the door. When the salesman was there, we matched the door color to the windows, you couldn't tell any difference.
I think it's an improvement. Been a lot of work done on this house in the last
There has.
8 or 10 years. Does anyone else have any further questions?
I'll make a motion to approve application CA-26-010 as stated.
I'll second.
We'll call David Kirkcraft,
Yes.
Carol DeGrasso,
Yes.
Rich Dobda, yes. Pete Lynch,
Yes.
Whit Wardell,
Yes.
Roger White.
Yes.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks.
Next application is application CA 26011. The owner is Justin Homan, same as the applicant, for a property located at 79 North High Street. The applicant is proposing to alter the front stairs and the front porch railing. So on the screen in front of you is the home as it currently appears, with the porch posts and railing as they currently exist. The applicant is proposing to amend these railings and steps by widening the front steps shown in the rendering to the right, and then removing the porch rail that's located left of the steps with the other rail to the right of the steps remaining as is. As part of this project, they're proposing a wrought iron handrail that would go up the left side of the staircase to replace the current wood rail that matches the porch railing. I think that's the extent of the amendments that are being proposed. I'd be happy to answer any questions you have about the application or the applicant is present.
Hello?
So there'll be just the single rail then, is that correct?
I have kind of, I'll say, how an AI generated kind of
Oh,
what we
yeah.
want it to look
Okay.
like. For the most part, it's correct. That column is,
Oh,
we're not
yeah.
adding that column, but
I
as far as the
gotcha.
look of it.
Now I gotcha. That's very helpful, thank
As
you.
far as the railing, we're keeping majority of the railing, just those 3 spokes on the left of it, and then 3 spokes on the right as well, to kind of widen
Yeah.
the entrance, and then have the steps at the bottom be wider and kind of a little bit of a pyramid as you go up with that hand railing on the right.
Yeah, this was very helpful in
Yeah.
being able to.
Is there anything wrong with the existing?
The steps are not level right now, and the curb appeal of it, they're pretty beat up right now. Some of the railing is rotting just a tad bit, where we want to take it off anyway.
And the new railing that you're putting in, what is that?
No railing, no.
No
The railing, we're going to keep, we're just, there's 3 spokes on the left.
Okay.
Move those, and then 3 on the right, just to give it that
Okay.
width. And then the column that's up there, they kind of move that over to anchor the rest of the railing.
So the vertical column that's in your AI drawing will be there to the right.
What, I'm sorry?
The large column.
Correct, that's why I kind of like, that column is not everything, if you put that in there.
So the 3 on the left are coming out, and then you're gonna take out 3 to equalize that space.
Those 4 columns right there, out, and then put a new one just to the right of that one, but keep the big columns where they're at. And the
There-
majority of the railing is gonna stay put.
There is a return rail on the right-hand side, I'm assuming, can't tell from.
Yeah, correct.
So what's the, okay, the riser height, total rise is 27 inches?
It's really probably a little lower than that, I think it's running more like 25.
1, 2, 3. So there'll be somewhere around 8 inches each
The
riser?
rise, I think we had maybe, I forget what I put on there, maybe 6.5 or 7 inches, or I think the rise is on there. Or it's on the, sorry, it's on the, this one up there.
What-
6.5.
What is the existing decking material? Is that traditional porch floor?
Yeah.
What about the new material for the stairs? Is that
Just
all
probably
gonna be
cedar,
wood?
treated
Okay.
cedar probably.
And it'll all be painted similar to
Yeah, we're
this?
gonna match it exactly to the current porch.
But there'll be cedar porch boards?
This we will-
For
we're
the-
looking to
for the
cedar,
tread.
yes, sir. Correct. For the stairs, yes.
So probably two boards per step? Or are you actually gonna get wider material to make those
Projected
solid?
Like about 11 inches,
So that'll be solid, or are you gonna make that up in several boards?
probably trying to be solid.
Okay.
You know, I was thinking, since cedar's soft anyway, would that wear?
It'll wear.
I mean, after, where it's noticeable and you might have to replace it again, just because cedar will not stand up as well as other woods.
Is the walkway remaining as is? Okay. And that's probably 60 inches,
The length of it,
the width?
oh, the width of it, yeah,
Okay.
it's 5 feet, yeah.
So looking at this picture here, the railing on the right side that you're gonna step over, will you still reuse that little half post that's there and just remove the railing coming down the
The
stairs?
4, small posts there, move those and then get a new one and move it
Okay.
over about 3 spokes over to the right, just to kind of anchor the rest of the railing.
And the intent is just to open it up.
We would have put some flower pots, at the bottom with kind of the pyramid.
Mhm.
We put that in.
Okay.
It's just basically curved. If the steps needed done, we thought we might as well try to make it's right there on High Street to make it a little nicer as well.
So that's the purpose of the two returns being wider so that you can put some pots and stuff. Okay,
Yes.
that makes sense.
That's why I was asking about the walkway, but then I saw it there. Makes sense.
And this iron railing,
Mm-hmm.
is it going to be similar to that with
Yeah.
the verticals?
Yeah.
Where's that coming from? Do you know?
We haven't made a decision exactly on that, on the hand railing, just the dimensions, about the size of it.
So we, just to give some insight on that, we have a similar one from Fortin Ironworks that has the mounting plate on Old School Chiropractic over here. It does not have any of the verticals in between. It's just two legs and an arm, just kind of clean. So I'm just, some of them can look a little cheap depending on where you get them from. I'll take a look at that.
Yeah.
So if I understand right, it'll just be two posts and a handrail and nothing below that, no.
His handrail has verticals, that's what I was kind of getting at. It might look a little better with more like the drawing that's off to the right, where there's just two legs and a rail and no spindles in between. You've got adding in a different element, a different spindle into the mix with what you already have on the railing. Would you be opposed to that rail just being two legs, like you're drawing here? The new railing that you're putting in,
Okay.
could it be more that style as opposed to having the individual spindles?
Instead of having these right there, you would just have a top and bottom rail.
Oh, you mean the spindles
post.
in between the railings?
Yes.
That's fine.
Yeah, I think it would look better that way.
Sure. Yeah.
Plus I think code wouldn't, I mean, it's not high enough off the ground.
No, and it's actually much easier install because it gets a little bit weird with those. Anyone else have any further questions? I'd like to make a motion to approve application CA-26-011 as presented with one condition that the iron railing will have just two legs and a rail, no vertical spindles.
A second.
Roll call. David Kirkhoff,
Yes.
Pete Lynch,
Yes.
Carol DeGrasso,
Yes.
Rich Dobda, yes. Whit Wardell,
Yes.
Roger White.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Who seconded that motion?
Carol.
Carol.
The last application on tonight's agenda is application CA 26012. The owner is Billy Conrad, same as the applicant, for a property located at 56 West Columbus Street. The proposal, here's the existing home as it currently appears. The proposal was to add in new corbels to match the existing corbels which were on the home, which appear that they were historically on the home. And so it's kind of recreating what was previously there. So in some of the photos in your packet, not on here, it shows some of the detail of where those corbels were once located and how you can see that in the soffit and the fascia and some cutouts that are on there. So it would appear like the image to the right when those are reintroduced to the home. There is an existing corbel on the front porch here, which you can see not very well in the photos that he's put on here, but it does exist here at the bottom left corner. You can see that. So the proposal would just be to add those back in with the same finish and the same dimensions as what it currently exists on the home.
Are those painted currently?
Yes.
Okay. So they'll all be built in the exact likeness of what's in the front, just to appropriate sizes.
Yeah, to match what's already there.
And then the second part of the application, the applicant would like to add a 4x7 lean-to addition onto the existing garage. So that would be located on the west side of the existing garage, basically the back side from the Liberty Street elevation. And that would match the siding and shingle material of the existing garage.
It's actually on the north side.
Is it north side?
Yeah.
What is the existing material?
Is the driveway on Liberty Street?
It's wood siding?
Oh, I see now, yes, north side.
That just has the 2 access doors there,
Yes.
just additional storage? On your corbels on the house, what color, how does that coordinate with, it's kind of hard to tell in this picture. It looks like it's a different color than the rest of the house.
The what?
Your corbels that you're looking at putting on in brackets?
Oh, well, I'm getting ready to paint the house.
Okay.
So it's gonna be different anyway.
Okay.
But, yeah, I mean, right now I'm planning to paint the house a darker green, and I'm thinking those will probably be painted a sort of a yellowish white light color.
To match the trim?
Yeah, to
Like
match
this.
the trim, because then I'll have an accent, but I think the accent color would be a little too bold on the brackets, so it's still up in the air.
I think with her adding those corbels, because I stopped by the house, and there's only like 4 corbels on the whole house.
There's 3 right now, one on each side.
But
of the
adding
porch.
them, adding the additional ones to where they used to be, because you could see the little
Right,
piece
right.
of wood that they've
Yeah.
glued up
there's
in
little
there.
notches,
So they're going right back to where they were originally.
right.
They actually protrude out past the fascia a little bit, don't they?
Mm-hmm.
Those are interesting. I think that'll look sharp.
Yeah. I agree.
Looks good to me.
I'll make a motion to approve application CA-26-012 as stated.
I'll second.
Roll call, Roger White,
Yes.
Whit Wardell,
Yes.
Carol DeGrasso,
Yes.
Rich Dobde, yes, David Kirkcraft,
Yes.
P. Lynch.
Yes.
Thanks, Billy.
Thank you.
Thanks.
It's difficult.
Is that picture just a similar home that she got?
The one here on the right?
Yeah.
Yes. Her house is in the bottom left.
Yeah, that was just a drawing that was had the braces on it, and it was very similar to what my house looked like, so.
Yeah, it is.
Was there an
It's cute.
actual purpose for those at any point?
I think it's just decorative.
Just decorative? I mean, yeah,
Yeah.
it's impressive. Thanks.
Thank you.
Good luck.
Thank you.
Any old business? No?
No.
Any new business?
No new business.
Everybody ready to go? I will make a motion to adjourn. Time is 7:34.
Second.
Roll call, Roger White,
Yes.
Whit Wardell,
Yes.
Carol DeGrasso,
Yes.
Rich Dobde, yes, David Kirkcraft,
Yes.
P. Lynch.
Yes. Who seconded it? Did we get?
Great, Brett.
I seconded it.
Off the record, the